Hi, welcome to Get a Clue Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, CLUE, about a game. And today we're going to be looking at a very brand new game called Point City. There's a game called Point Salad out there that I really like. It's a set collection type of thing, open drafting set collection. And Point City is supposed to be also an open drafting set collection, but we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to how easy is it to learn, teach, play. So here we go. C is for components. What are we going to find inside that box? Well, I pulled out, first of all, we're going to get the rule book, and I'm not even going to bother taking them all out of here. This is what you're going to see. Well, not really, because I did have to punch these out. And I have not taken these out of their little wrappers yet. But what you're going to have in your box is, let me read that out, 160 double-sided resource building cards. So all these cards, they'll have a resource on one side and some sort of building on the other side. Okay? And there's two big packs of these. There's 160 of these. And then there are 4 Ingenuity starting cards and 1 game reference card, 22 civic tokens. Let me see if I can get 1 or 2 out of here without messing them up too much. Oh yeah, I put these are the resource and building ones. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 market tokens and 22 of these kind of tokens. They say Point City on one side, and on the other side they have something that you're trying to achieve. Like I say, they're civic tokens. Looks like you get 3 points for every coin and leaf, 2 for every lightning bolt. I don't know. I have not played the game yet, so I'm still waiting. I've watched videos, and I ordered this. This is a Kickstarter for me as well, which just arrived about a week ago. So that's why I'm bringing it to you right hot off the presses. So yeah, that's it for the components. I will say that I have 4 extra tokens because of a promo pack in my Kickstarter, but it's just 4 more of these little tokens, so there's not going to be a big difference in the game itself. Okay, so that's C for components. L for length of play. And I say this and I do this every single time. I always forget. That's the one thing I always forget to look up before I start these videos, and it's length of time. It plays 1 to 4 players. I forgot to mention that for Fit to Print, which was another video, which was I think 1 to 6 players. This is 1 to 4 players, so it can be played solo. I'll have to try that out. They say 15 to 30 minutes, and I think I would stick closer to the 30 minutes. Maybe in the solo mode you can get it to 15, but I think 30 is more like it. So length of play, L, is about 30 minutes. U for uniqueness. Does this remind me of anything? Well, it reminds me of Point Salad, the card game Point Salad, by the same people. The box looks almost alike, except instead of a city, it has vegetables. I mean, you know, salad stuff. So yeah, it reminds me very much of that. But it's a set collection. It also you see, you have the open drafting is like you'll have this grid of cards, and you get to pick. Do you pick one of these or do you pick one of these? And whatever you pick in this game, you'll be replacing it with a card of the opposite side. Whatever side you choose, an opposite side shows up to take its place. And so it's flipping and flopping. Point Salad was a little bit more organized. The top row were the one side of the card, and the 2 bottom rows were the vegetable side of the card. And you could always change the top row to a vegetable, but you could never change a vegetable to a goal. So yeah, so it's a little bit different that way, but it's a similar concept. There's also, I mean, if you've ever played Sprawlopolis, Agropolis, Naturopolis, all those Opolis, the little button shy games, they will have goals on one side of their little cards and roads or whatever, paths or whatever on the other side, so that you can choose, which side is what you're doing. So yeah, it reminds me a little of those type of games, where you can choose. There's two sides to the card, and you choose which side is most beneficial for you. Simply like that. Okay, then E for ease. How easy is it to learn to each play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it in your pocketbook? Well, learn to each play. Again, go back to the rule book. Yeah, credits, components, setup. I mean, it's like, this is the setup. And then you have the gameplay and the turn end, game end, scoring. Those are the instructions. We're not talking about a 23-page book. And then they have the solo mode, the instructions for the solo mode, and a quick reference on the back so that you can keep that, especially in those first games where you might have a couple questions come up. Here it is. I mean, the setup, the turn summary, it's just right there. So when it comes to ease of play, it is not a complicated game, and it's not complicated rules either. So it's quite a nice casual level, which I love for this channel. I'm always looking for casual level games for this channel, and this one fits the bill perfectly. And then how easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Okay, well, I've looked it up. I'm going to start with the pocketbook first. Apparently, retail is going to be $24.99. So it's $25 retail. And Amazon has it right now today for $24.99. I looked up on GameNerds.com and MiniatureMarket.com, and both of them show it as a pre-order. But Game Nerds mentions that how do they word it? Let me pull it up here. Expected release date. The expected release date, I'm going to give you a hint, is today. So, and that's why I went to Amazon going, well, if it's supposed to be the release date, then it should be at Amazon. And it was for $24.99. So, but Point City in GameNerds.com and MiniatureMarket.com both have it for $19.99, for $20. So you're saving 20%. And that's usually what they do, is they automatically cut off 20%, and that's their going rate for any game that you get on their websites. So just a little informational dot there. So how easy is it to on your pocketbook? It at the most is going to be $25, and you can get it for $20 in different online locations, game stores. Your local game store will probably have it for retail, which is $25. And I will say I don't get all my games at local game stores. First of all, I don't have one in town. I do order a lot online. I do get some games at Target, some games at Barnes & Noble, because Barnes & Noble has exploded in their game content of hobby games. So it's very often you can find the most popular of the gaming games, the hobby games, at a Barnes & Noble. Go figure. So yeah, so it's available, and right now it's available on Amazon. So it is definitely easy to find when you're looking for it, and it's not hard on the pocketbook. And like I say, I mean, it's it might look very compact, very small, maybe, but it really is well made. The components are good. The cards are good quality. The chipboard is a good thick chipboard. Again, they were easy to punch out because it's a good punch. It's not a cheap punch. It's a well done game. And so there you have it. another game to add to your arsenal of games, especially if you're looking for something that can catch the eye. If you love point salad, this is just one small step up from point salad. So point city and point salad could be really good. You teach people and your friends and family how to play point city because it's very simple. And then when they got that one down pretty good, then you bring out point city, and it's not a scary transition because it looks so similar, but it plays just a little bit more strategically. And so there you have it, a new game to add to your arsenal of games. Until next time, God bless you and your family, and happy gaming. Bye.